Hello, wonderful people. In this episode 2, you will get to know the design process of Mascot logo from start to finish. This is actually different process from the conventional logos. First of all, consider to subscribe my channel if you haven't already. And if you are my subscriber, nice to see you again. In this episode 2, I will take you to the long process of Mascot logo design. Watch this full tutorial till the end. First step is to find any pictures from the Google and use that image as a reference for our logo design. Let's say I want to make a horse mascot logo. Let's search few images on Google. Right here, horse. Select the image that fits your imagination. In my case, this horse image is resonating with my imagination. So, I'm downloading this image. Let's save it as horse mascot. Second step, import the horse image into Adobe Photoshop. Let's take white background layer and put it below horse mascot layer. Lower down the opacity up to 40%, I guess. Alright. Create a new layer. Make sure your foreground color is black. Take the brush tool and decrease the brush size just like this. Now, I will speed up this video. Let's start sketching. Erase any unwanted brush strokes. Let's clean this up. Now, hide this horse mascot layer, and that looks so amazing. Save it as horse mascot silhouette. Third step, import the horse mascot silhouette into Adobe Illustrator. Let's bring this image on the middle of this artboard. Embed it and turn the opacity down to 22%. Now, lock it using Ctrl 2. Now, I'm going to use pen tool to cover up this black stroke on horse mascot. I will fast forward this process, sit back and enjoy this process. Let's fix these minor adjustments to balance the edges. Select all the vector and use Pathfinder to unite everything. Open the Layers panel and delete the image because we don't need it anymore. Now, this looks so amazing. I think I should add few more adjustments to make it even more beautiful and attractive. Fourth step, adding mid-tone color behind the strokes. I'm going to use these color palettes that are present on top right and left corners of the artboard. Do the rough sketching. It doesn't have to be perfect because this color will fall behind the stroke anyway. Just make sure that it should cover the whole logo and there is no space left inside. Once you finish drawing the vector inside the strokes, right-click on it and arrange it send to back. Now, I will draw shadows on the logo. So I'm going to use darker colors from this color palette. Note that the shadows has to be arranged behind the stroke and in front of the mid-tone vector. In this process, you have to think very carefully. Where should the shadow falls on the horse? It is all about imagination. Once you practice this skill, you will get there in no time. All you have to do is keep practicing. Now, I will speed up this video. I will fill the eyes using the red color palette on the left side. I will add some shadows and highlights behind the horse eyes. Now, I'm going to add highlights using bright blue color from the color palette at the right. I'm going to speed up this video, stay there and enjoy. I think the shadows, mid-tone and highlights look perfect. Now it's time to add some text. Let's write Cold Night. The font I'm using is DDR hardware regular 90 points. I'm going to apply arc effect that I had set before. Let's expand this text and give it a white color. Now offset path. I'm keeping 5 pixels. Now the thing is, this text is grouped with its offset twin. Let's double click on it and select the smaller text and apply red color from this palette. Let's shorten the size and center the text on the artboard. I think black outline should look nice. So let's isolate this group and select the border and drop the black color on it. Now drop white color on the text. Use the pen tool to divide the text in half. And it should be stroke. Select all the isolated text and stroke. Use Shape Builder tool and fill the bottom text with a bright blue color. I love this glossy effect on the text. I think the outline is just small. Let me increase the outline size. Delete the black outline. Select this whole text and do the offset path once again. This time, I will keep 6 pixels offset. Now select everything, copy it using Ctrl+C and paste it on front using Ctrl+F. Go to Pathfinder and unite all. Do the offset of 10 pixels. Give it a red color and send it to back. Center align everything on artboard. Let's fix these edges to make it smooth. Remove some anchor points and make a nice curve. Now, export this logo in PNG format. The final step, presentation. If you want to submit your work to your client, it is always best to present your work in a very professional way. You can use the mockup from freepik.com and many other websites. However, in this tutorial, you can do this all yourself without downloading anything. Open the Photoshop, create new canvas of 1920 pixels x 1080 pixels. Import the logo and place it at the center. Select the background layer and give it a bright blue color using Color Picker. Now, make a copy of this logo and select the bottom logo. And enlarge the size to fill up some canvas like this. Select the logo layer and apply Gaussian blur effect up to 10 pixels. Let's use the brush tool to add some brush strokes on the corner. Red and white brush strokes should work fine in this scenario. This looks so amazing. You can do one more thing, hue and saturation. That's right, you can use this tool to change the color combos automatically as you move the slider. Choose whichever colors you like. I think I like the neon effect. However, I will keep the colors to the original palettes. Thank you for watching my video. I hope you liked my work and you learned a lot from this tutorial. Please do subscribe and check out some of my awesome Adobe InDesign tutorials. I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.